I think that if this is part of the Conservative rebrand to attract the young, it's deeply, deeply embarrassing. People don't want...
Why is it embarrassing to sing the national anthem?
I'm saying that imposing the national anthem top-down in educational spaces is embarrassing.
Right.
I've got no problem.
Explain to me why it's embarrassing to sing our national anthem.
I didn't say that. I said that as a policy suggestion is deeply embarrassing from the Conservative Party.
In America, every school child learns how to sing it. In France, Emmanuel Macron is a big move now to bring in the kids singing it in schools. Why should British children in British schools not be encouraged to sing the British national anthem?
And in America, we've seen a wave of protests at the national anthem. Colin Kaepernick, for instance, taking a knee. Because
it's got nothing to do with singing the national anthem.
I think that it does.
No, what you're doing very skillfully, if I may say so, is you're completely whataboutery on this.
This is not whataboutery.
You're refusing to talk about the anthem itself. In America, Colin Kaepernick, who is a black football player, he made a protest about institutional racism in America during the playing of the anthem.
And my point is this.
Let me finish.
My point is this, that you cannot impose a sense of national identity from the top down.
You can't make false claims. Colin Kaepernick...
I didn't make a false claim.
Colin Kaepernick has never made any suggestion it's wrong to sing the national anthem. Right? So I come back to my question. What is wrong or embarrassing about singing the national anthem in our schools?
I said as a policy proposal, it's deeply embarrassing.
Why is it embarrassing?
Because it fails to address the real material strains that our schools are under.
But that's about other issues to do with the quality of education. I come back to... Let me bring in the MP who's behind this. So, Andrew Rosendale, like I say, I've lived and worked in America a lot, right? I actually like the fact that everyone in America sings the anthem, including Colin Kaepernick, right? I like the fact they do that. It does give them a sense of national identity. I like the fact the French are planning to bring this in to their work schedule. And I don't like the fact that somehow singing the national anthem in this country has now become something that we should be embarrassed by.
I agree with you. The truth is that British values are taught in schools. Our history, our heritage, our constitution, our monarchy, all these things are things we should be really proud of. And young people need to understand why Britain is such a great country. But I'm afraid the politically correct left, as an example here, downgrades and diminishes everything that's British. You can't fly the flag, you can't sing the national anthem.
Who says that?
I don't think Ashley said anything like that. I think her point, which was an interesting one actually, is that if this is introduced as a distraction from actually what's happening in the schools...
Why would it be a distraction?
Well, if I could answer the point, we are...
It's got to do with
it's not a serious...
Why don't we have the MP answer that question?
We're trying to sideline it onto other issues. Of course, there are lots of important things that need to be addressed in education in our schools, but it doesn't cost a single penny for every school, once a week, for the children to stand together in a unified spirit to sing the anthem that represents our entire country. It represents everybody, regardless of religion or politics or background.
Then why is it mentioned God and a head of state in the first line?
Because we have a God and a head of state, whatever the God may be, this is a unifying force.
I don't understand what the quality of education in schools has to do with the principle of singing the anthem. They are completely different issues.
I'm saying address the fact that 1 in 6 schools is having to crowdfund from parents for basic equipment before we get to relatively low priority issues. It's facile. People caring about the quality of their kids' education is facile.
The debate here is not about...
out of touch.
The debate here is not about education standards in our schools. The debate that we're having is about a move in France to have the national anthem sung in schools by every school child, which is what they do in America. And the debate we asked you to come in for is not about our education system. It's about why young children in this country should not be encouraged to sing the national anthem.
I want to know why Andrew pops up every 6 months and comes out with something mad about the national anthem.
Is there any occasion that you'd stand to sing it?
I would like you to simply... What is your position about the monarchy? Are you anti-monarchy?
I have no problem with them as private citizens, apart from Princess Michael of Kent, who maybe can do one. But I don't think that it's a modern institution in a democratic society.
This is the problem. We have a politically correct far left in our country that actually doesn't like Britain.
I wouldn't call myself politically correct by any stretch of the imagination.
They want to get rid of all of our traditions, of our heritage. They denigrate it.
Is it the case that in France children are going to be made to sing the national anthem for 2 hours a week? Because that seems quite a long time.
You don't need to do that, but once a week in assembly.
That's all.
What is wrong with that?
Feels like a big.
I like the fact that Gareth Southgate, the New England football manager, makes the team sing the anthem.
Throughout history, we see politicians turning to very cheap nationalism when they're out of ideas to address real material problems in this country.
There is nothing cheap or nationalistic about singing
There's
the
nothing
national
nationalistic
anthem.
about the national anthem.
No, you know what it is? It actually makes me feel pride in my country. And by the way, that's not an ugly thing.
I
It's
don't
not
think
embarrassing
it's an ugly thing.
to feel proud. Doesn't make me a nationalist.
Policy is embarrassing.
It makes me somebody proud of my nation.
We have to leave
things.
the debate there, but I don't blame you for using the opportunity to put your political points across.